All right, guys, well, here it is. This is my 2022 Nitro NX A82. Picked her up off Facebook Marketplace a couple years ago. She's been good to me for a couple years now, but she's starting to show her age. Now, I've got a tournament here in a couple days, and this boat is nowhere close to being ready. All right, so starting up with the front, we've got the motor guide trolling motor, and she's been good to me, but literally just the other day, this cable snapped on me. So I gotta order new parts for that. And on my way home just this morning, my fender completely snapped off. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. Should I get it welded or get a new one? I don't know. And now lastly, we have the motor. Now this is a 2001 Mercury 125, two-stroke, 2+2, and she has been very good to me. But she needs to be serviced, and she needs a couple of new parts. And I mean, overall, she could just use a good cleaning. Carpet needs to be cleaned. She needs a good wax and buff. But we'll get her right. We got a tournament coming up in a couple of days. We gotta get it done.
Let's get it, boys! Here we go! Boom!
Well, I'm expecting a couple packages today, and this trolling motor piece came in first, so looks like we're gonna start there. Alright guys, well, the new plastic clip is installed. It's really making a huge difference, and at least now we're going to be able to use the trolling motor again. Next up, we're going to go tend to this Mercury two-stroke. Next part that came in is this fuel pump gasket. Gotta go install it on the motor. Here's our problem right in here. As you can see, when I pump the bulb, it is just leaking fuel. So we gotta get that replaced. I've actually never replaced one of these before, so we're just gonna figure it out. All right, well, it is abnormally hot here in Connecticut. So I was getting pretty overheated, so I had to come in and take a break for a little bit, but let's get back to this and finish putting this fuel pump back on. There you go. All right, well, the next step here is going to be, obviously, let's get this guy open and put the new gasket on. Alright guys, the fuel pump is now installed, and as you can see, I pumped the bulb. No more leaks. Well, one thing I noticed the last time I had this motor out was it wasn't pumping really good water, so I got a new impeller here. We're going to do a quick impeller change and see if that fixes our problem.
It's going to be so bad.
Alright, well, I had to take a break and come back because this bolt on the lower unit was giving me a really hard time. We're sort of in a good news, bad news situation here. I was able to get 3 of the 4 bolts off, but as you can see here, one of these bolts stripped out of the top of the lower unit. I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do about that, but we're going to figure it out. In the meantime, we're going to get this drive shaft greased up and put a new impeller in. yeah, guys, so there it is. She's pretty new, but you know, once these fins start to bend, the water pickup is not as good as it should be. Let's freaking go, guys. It only took me so long. I needed to grab a ratchet strap to assist me, but we finally got the shift linkage to hook up. And yeah, let's get these bolts back in and fire up. So can I just say that this has got to be the worst design for a lower unit ever. I mean, what's the reason for this fin here? I mean, it is impossible to get a socket wrench up in here. I mean, what was going on at Mercury in the early 2000s, man? I mean, is there a reason for this?
I'm tired of you yapping!
Well, she didn't pump any water, but I think I found the problem. I'm no expert.
Really?
But I believe these should be connected. So let's throw some zip ties on there and see what happens. Well, we fixed the leak, but there's still not a lot coming out. So I ended up pulling off this tube here that runs from the water jackets down to the telltale. And when I pulled it off, I couldn't blow through it. There was nothing coming out of there. So I ended up sucking a bunch of debris out of there. There was a bunch of seaweed stuck in there. So let's fire it up, give it one more chance. All right, here we go. That's what we like to see. Well, all right, let's go. You got this motor running good now. I think that's pretty much everything we had to do. So I think the next step is going to be get this boat to the lake. We'll do a sea trial. And depending on how she runs, I might give her a carb clean. And then after that, all we gotta do is change the lower unit oil and we'll be good to go.
I know it doesn't feel like it, but we're making progress.
Here we are, 3 days before the tournament. And sadly, work had to take precedence today, so I wasn't able to work on the boat. But I was able to stop, picked up some lower unit fluid, and we got some carb cleaner. So we'll get back at it tomorrow, but it just sucks that we gotta burn another day here. This deadline's coming up. I don't know if this boat's gonna be ready or not, so hopefully we'll get it done. All right, well, we've only got a couple days left here, so let's get these carburetors pulled and let's get to work.
And please hurry!
Well, guys, I don't know about you, but this amount of gas and oil does not seem right. Coming from the carburetors and in the air box here. I mean, that's all just fuel and gunk and oil. I mean, this ain't right. We finally got these carbs pulled off. It's a bit more of a hassle than I thought it was. Again, another very bad design from Mercury, but we're gonna get these things cleaned up. Well, I'm in the process of getting these carbs fully back on the motor. I discovered that these gaskets here on the motor are pretty toasted. I mean, these aren't gonna do. I mean, look at this, like, they're just crumbling apart, and that's probably why we've got all this gasoline just sitting pooled at the bottom of this motor. So I'm gonna order some new gaskets. I'm gonna see if I can pick them up today, see if my guys got some, and yeah, I'll get back to you. So while I wait to hear back from this guy, we might as well go change the lower unit oil. Well, guys, got some bad news. Well, bad news. I mean, I wasn't able to get the gaskets in time for this tournament, sadly. I called a bunch of places. I used every contact that I had, and nobody has these in stock. So I had to order them off boats.net. They're gonna be here in a couple days. Sadly, just not in time for this tournament. So what I do is I threw the old gaskets back on. I mean, they did the job before. They should be able to carry us through. I just don't know. But we're on our way right now to the lake. We're gonna water test this thing. We're gonna see if she fires up and see if she runs any better. So here we go. All right, well, you're probably wondering why you guys only saw 1 or 2 clips there. It's because when I put the throttle down, it's going great, got it up to about 5,400 RPMs, and I go to pull the throttle back, and it just keeps ripping wide open. So I'm like, and there's nothing I can do. I pull the throttle back so far that I'm about to go into neutral, and I'm still at 5,000 RPMs. So, I mean, there's nothing I can do. I just pull the kill switch, kill the motor, pull the cowling off. I wish I got video of this, by the way. I'm sorry about that. But I pull the cowling off, and I'm wiggling the throttle linkage around a little bit. And the next thing I know, this little plastic bushing right here just snaps. Completely snaps off. A little $5 piece of plastic snaps off. And then all of a sudden, all of the linkage, the butterflies, everything just goes back to closed position. Everything's fine. So just another $5 piece of plastic. Luckily, my guy had one of these, so I'm on my way right now. We're gonna go pick it up, throw it on the boat. Hopefully this works. It's always something on a boat. So let me show you guys what I ended up doing here. So when I reinstalled this fuel accelerator pump, I mounted it just a bit too high on here because there's no designated spot for it. They leave you with a little bit of adjustment there. So this part up here was basically binding on the top of this accelerator pump here, which was pulling the bar out of place. So what I did was I ended up just lowering it a little bit. I got it dialed in, and she runs great now.
Let's go!
Let's go! Well, I would say that this boat runs pretty dang good. As you can see right now, getting ready for the tournament here. Gotta get up bright and early tomorrow. But I am absolutely shocked that we were able to get this thing done. I mean, we did so much work to this thing, but she's a ripper, man. She wants to run. This old Merc's still got a lot of life left in her. This boat is looking good. Well, it's looking a little messy right now because we're getting ready, but that's gonna do it for this video. I'm gonna film the tournament tomorrow. If you guys are interested in watching that, please let me know. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.